From Phoenix, Arizona. The speedy Trey Turner did. In now.
For the Dominican Republic, center fielder.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And look out as that one sails behind him. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit in the air to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and Holland looks to be in control here. 2 away now. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez is after it, and that ends the. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop.
In there for strike 1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he is out at first as Reyes couldn't quite beat out the bunt that time. In now, J.D. Martinez. Arrieta has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Here comes the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And a slider called strike. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Nelson.
This is drilled, but right into the shed. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Hendrys Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cruz moving forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Squared that one up just a little late. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Too low, 1-0.
Ramirez.
Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Batting fifth.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nelson Cruz.
And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Cruz. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Francisco Lindor.
For the shortstop, Reyes. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, David Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Utley. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Trey Turner 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman. Paul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Derek Holland. Textbook sack bunt situation here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez, as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt has a play. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Missed with a slider. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a step on. As they try to get both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in to try it again, Hendrys Morales comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Nate Jones answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. in and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now another 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box, Jake Arrieta. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 guns. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And not in time as the run scores. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So the lineup. Looks over and digging in. Trey Turner, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now the runner's trying for third. Throw on to first will finally return. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. 1 down. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop the mitt and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And there's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez. Your attention, please.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run. 1 away. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And there he goes towards second. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Again, he's off for second. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Here's another 1-2. Running yet again for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Throw back to... Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Nelson Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And he will get there to make the running play. Riding in once again, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Cruz back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. On to first, and can you believe it? Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. A base hit in his first trip.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Arrieta gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
So he sets him down swinging. Paul Goldschmidt sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big. Curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. A bouncer up the middle. Ramirez is there, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, and that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short. Right there is Reyes. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Jake Arrieta. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Trey Turner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bellinger's under it. And that ends the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Arrieta into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Captain Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Joey Gallo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Sanchez on third with 2 out. To 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
And it's late in his afternoon of working.
A swing and a miss. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Missed with a breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. They did damage with it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after.
And we'll have to leave it there. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 the count. Arrieta's ready. 1-1 on its way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here now's the pitcher, Dylan Betances. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1. So Scooter Gennett will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hit hard down the line. There to get it is right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Roberto Ozuna enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Cespedes will turn for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Cespedes stands at second with no outs. Now a pickoff play at second, and he will thankfully make it back to second as he almost. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lined hard toward right center. Bellinger brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with what looked like the slurve, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time and decided. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So striding forward now, J.D. Martinez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Turner facing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Turner's on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. And we are set for
the Dominican Republic. Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Grounded to third. Throw on to first will take care of Reyes, and that's how we get things started. Striding in, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is short, hit hard. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. So digging in now, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. Things off here.
Center fielder.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a high pop-up. Reyes is there. Makes the play, one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nelson Cruz, man at first after the 2-out walk. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Hendrys Morales. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 2-out threat. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Lindor right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. And a step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to Ramirez. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt from the stretch. In tight at 93, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Morales is under it. 2 gone. Standing in, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Turner's on the move.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Richards comes set. First pitch on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
Cespedes leads off second with nobody out. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A throw behind the runner at second. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he's safe. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And that one is gone. At the plate, David Wright. And the pitch. A swing and a high pop-up. Jeanette falls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Ball one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jake Arrieta goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. A runner on first with 2 away. We'll try it again from first. A pitch out. The throw. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with here's Nelson Cruz now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's through for a hit. The pitcher, Garrett Richards, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Jed Lowry will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up right over to his left. He's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that kicks foul at the last moment. The 1-1 home. Is in there for strike number 2. Fouled away. Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And a ball 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Out in front a bit as this is sent on the ground to right at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Betances is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get... Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Still 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Henry's Morales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic,
Alex Wood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th. As they didn't. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner's under it. 2 down. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blake Trinan. And he'll step off. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. And that ends the inning. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jeanette moving to his left. 1 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Francisco Lindor. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. And he makes the catch in the corner. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got...
And we'll have to leave it there. So here now is the pitcher, Dylan Betances. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He's got to hurry. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. Stepping in, Blake Trinan, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The tag, and he is out on to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Now before the next pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Second baseman.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Missed with a slider. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And a sinker, called strike 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Tanza sets. 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Bellinger will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cruz racing back to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, his lineman. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strike. Now this one's crushed. Left field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw, and he is in there. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, David Wright. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Wright will take the turn and head for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Raisel Iglesias. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Scooter Gennett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with it.
Gennett, now pitching.
Edwin Encarnacion will look to provide a little 2-out, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And no advance, it's ball 1. Now a look and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now the 1-0. On the ground for the shortstop, Reyes. Played on the backhand, and not too shabby out of the pen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. That's inside. 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Felipe Rivero. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jose Ramirez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Victor Robles will come on now and pinch run here. Here it comes, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Turner is there, and he has it for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Reyes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time. Roberto Osuna comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he's back in standing. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Jake McGee gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Joey Gallo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor fields it cleanly. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Jake McGee, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Lorenzo Cain.
Grounded to short. Lindor has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Roberto Osuna is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's set, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Right fielder.
Hit on the ground is short. Reyes is there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Hendrys Morales. He went deep last time up. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. He's definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fouled away. Osuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a cutter. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. He had a close play at first, but he's called out of it. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Popped high in the air. Morales is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Scooter Gennett. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. In there at the knees, strike 1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He was a ground out victim last time up. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Bellinger is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Josh Hader. Number 12 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Martinez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
For the home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Getting set for evening baseball from Oriole Park in Baltimore. Riding in, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Hard hit ball to short. Reyes loves it. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Bellinger on the move. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. So striding in, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a ball hit for right. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Now in the box, Scooter Gennett looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-1. Just got a piece to the right side. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Ready now, Kendrys Morales. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground to third. Gallo ranges to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now.